What if I told you that we all have a perfect guiding system within us that literally, in a straight line, walk you to your destiny? If you just listen to that inner guideline, everything else just falls in place. It sounds like a bold claim, of course, but let me explain. If you come through a traditional schooling system, the emphasis is very much on reason. It's kind of seen like reason and logic is the highest possible virtue, the best possible state to be in, and there is nothing outside of that. Now, the style of thinking is very much focused on the mind and not at all on the heart. And if you have grown up in some type of Western system, you probably have learned to devalue your intuition, and you've learned to devalue what your inner voice tells you, and pretty much everything that comes from within. We're pretty much taught to just absorb whatever is around us. Yet, when you really think about it, all the answers lie within us. I'm sure you have the same inner voice as I have that tells you to make certain changes in your life. And for a long time, I refused to listen to that call. I refused to do the things that that inner voice of mine told me to do. Now, because of that, I constantly was in a cycle of talking down to myself, being at war with my mind, constantly having to negotiate with myself around, am I going to do this? Am I not going to do this? I should drop this thing, but I don't really want to. I was constantly a slave to my emotions and to my impulses and everything other than what was right for me. Yet, when you start answering that call, everything falls in place. And so, I'm sure there is something that this voice is telling you right now. And you're probably not answering the call. And it doesn't have to be some huge thing. Paired with that inner voice, you also have your vision for life. And those two things are really the two guiding forces. If you can get clear on, this is the life that I want to create, this is what I would consider myself to be proud of. Like if I see someone that is ripped, I admire that. If I see someone that is wealthy, I admire that. If I see someone that is charismatic and that is a good leader and that takes care of his people and that does things to help other people, those are all things that I admire. So ask yourself, what do you admire? What do you see in other people that you're like, I want to adopt more of that? And then just start envisioning what that version of yourself would be like. If you can develop that vision, you can get clear on the ideal life that you want to live, the ideal person that you want to be living in that vision. That makes it so much easier to start to make that transition and actually do the difficult things. Once you are clear on that, your inner guiding system, your inner voice will start to tell you, drop the alcohol, drop devices, drop the video games, drop the shows, whatever it is. My last thing was drop the anime. I still watch some anime from time to time, but I can't really do it anymore because I'm just so aligned with my vision. I can't be spending a second not working on it. And I wish for you to have that same level of internal motivation rather than everything having to be a drag. So once you're clear on that vision, there's really just one more thing you have to do. It's just listen to the first thing that this inner voice is telling you, and then you drop that. And then you stay committed to that, and it's the only thing that you care about. You only care about holding your word, about dropping this one thing. And that is all that you have to do. And then when you master that, the next thing will come up. And you'll conquer that. And then another thing will come up and you'll conquer that. And then your inner voice might tell you, hey, do this, move here, take this risk, start this business, take this opportunity. help this person, and whatever it is. It happens in the micro, it happens in the macro. And once you start to do that, you can literally turn off your brain, you can turn off all overthinking, because everything that you're doing is just in alignment with what your inner voice is telling you and what your greater vision is guiding you towards. Once you have those two things, you'll be in a situation where you can just constantly work on your greater thing. You'll be motivated on autopilot, and I wish that for you. So hope this is helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow.